This TikTok recipe has 1 million likes, 200,000 saves, and 17 million views. Today I'm gonna try it for you. I'm gonna tell you if it's worth it or not. Welcome to Should You Try It. This is the show where I try viral TikTok recipes so you don't have to. This recipe looks pretty straightforward. I thought it was a giant cookie, but apparently it's like a vanilla version of a brownie. So let's jump into the recipe and let's see how easy this is. All right, time to jump in the voiceover, and we're trying something different today. We got the top-down view. Gonna start off by cutting up your chocolate into nice big chunks. My chunks were low-key a bit too small, but it is what it is. Now we're gonna start making the batter. I kept thinking it was a dough, but obviously this is a blondie and not a cookie. We're gonna start off by melting up some butter, adding our brown sugar and white sugar, and I added a little bit of extra sugar on top of this because I had way too much butter. But you're gonna mix all this up until it becomes almost paste-like. You want some of the mixture to like stick to your whisk, almost like that. And once it's ready, you're gonna add 2 eggs and some vanilla essence into your batter, and you want to mix that up. You want to keep this relatively light. Again, you're not making a cookie dough, so you don't want it to be too thick and dry. Now we're adding some flour. Her recipe had 1 3/4 cups of flour, which is way too much, so I added slightly less. The comments were saying that as well. It became just way too dry otherwise, so that's what we did, and look, we got a very batter-like substance. I arguably added too much batter still, and I only added 1 cup of flour. Now we're gonna add in our chocolate chips, mix that in. It's still remaining pretty fluffy and runny, but again, less flour would have been better. I put it into my baking tray. Circular one is all that I had, and I chucked it into the oven 20 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. But here's the final product. Looks like a giant cookie, but the inside was almost like a fudge brownie, but vanilla. But what is the verdict? All right, I have my blondie here. I've cut it into a square. It's a little bit overcooked on top, but the inside is nice and gooey. I've let it set a little bit, so now it's time to try. I don't know what to expect. I've never had one of these before. It's my first ever time, but I do know what a brownie tastes like, but I'm not sure what a brownie tastes like without the chocolate. So let's have a bite and let's see how it is. That's fire. That's fire. Yeah, this is like a giant cookie, but the inside is cookie dough, but like slightly cooked cookie dough. So you're getting the best of a cookie, and you're getting that kind of crispy top that you get on a brownie. Wow. I'm about to finish this, but I have to give this probably an 8.4. This is an A. This is a solid A. Is it gonna be amazing at a Michelin star restaurant? No. But this is probably like a top tier dessert to have at home. It's a bit of a guilty treat. I don't know if I could eat more than one of these without getting diabetes, but this is insanely good. Yeah, this is certified. You should try that one. I just finished the whole thing. Should you try this? Hell yeah, this is one of the best desserts that I've made off of TikTok. 8.5 out of 10. Can't miss. Should you try it? Comment down below, what recipe do you want me to try next? I read every comment. I'm going through replying to every comment that I see. So if you have an idea that you want me to try, comment down below, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next week.